All right, welcome everybody to the old Hector Wildcat gym. We are getting set for, it's either supposed to be two games or one game, or maybe even three. I'm not even real sure. It was Coach Page came up just a little bit ago to tell me that Magazine has brought their 7th grade group in, I think, and so we will have 7th grade and then senior high squads. Like I said, I'm not sure if that is senior high JV and senior high regular, or if that's just the 7th grade and senior high teams. But in any event, we will have volleyball back on the air tonight. If you've been following along, we were not able to get the stream out from Lamar, and that was kind of a drag as far as I was concerned. Then last week, the game I think was supposed to play with Magazine. That one got canceled for some reason, and but we're back on the air tonight, and taking a look. We got a few in here in the chat with us already. Glad y'all are here with us. The girls are still doing a little bit of warm up before we get started, and still got people coming in to sit and watch. So, yeah, should be a fun one. I don't have a exact record list in front of me right now, but I do kind of have a roster that Coach was able to give me. So, might be able to call out a few more names if I'm able to, and so. We are winding down time for pregame stuff, and they will get started shortly. So as I said, for everybody that's maybe just now getting in, we will have one extra game on the list. This one will be 7th grade. They will have two 20-minute halves, I guess you want to call it. And I think the 25-point rule is not really in effect. It's kind of like what we would have seen at Lamar a couple of weeks ago, with them just kind of going until the 20-minute time has expired. And whoever gets the most points out of that wins. So it's like we're getting ready to go. And Magazine will get the starting serve. Looks like we got a ball stuck up in the ceiling. See if I can get a good look at it up here real quick. There it is, right there. It's stuck up in one of the support wires. So at the end of the first 20-minute set, your Lady Wildcats, well, they're acting like that was the end of that. So maybe it was. 42-15, 7th grade Lady Wildcats over the Lady Rattlers. And give me just a second. We'll figure out what's going on here. While I wait to figure out what they're doing, I'll take a look at the chat. Looks like we've got a little bit of spam going on. I still don't understand how it is that they think people will click on those when they're actually watching it live. Brenda Housley's in the chat with us again tonight. Glad you're here with us. As I said, I am not just for positive what's going on. They've got a 15-minute timer that's running, and it looks like we've got some girls that are warming up. So we'll take it to a quick break, and we'll be back in just a little bit for whatever it is that they are that they're doing. So just stay with us. We'll be back in just a little bit.
I'm Carol Collins, and I'm running for Pope County District Judge for our future. In my 25-year legal service, I've worked in law enforcement, as prosecuting attorney, as a public defender, and as a district judge. This makes me uniquely qualified. I want to make sure that my children, my grandchildren, and your family prosper and grow in Pope County. That means keeping our communities safe. That's why I'm asking for your vote for District Judge March 5th.
Safeguarding your building from the elements starts at the top. Use the company that's worked hard to earn the reputation as a top commercial roofing company in the area, Miller Roofing. Miller Roofing Company is local, family-owned, and their full-service team has been in business for over 30 years. Extensive experience working hand-in-hand with product manufacturers for new roofs, coatings, repairs, and re-roofs on many different types of commercial properties. We also know the importance of getting construction finished quickly. Contact us for a free consultation on your roof today.
Okay, so we're back and got a little bit of clarification during the break. Seventh grade, they just finished up. If you're just tuning in with us, they just finished up. They had a 42-15 win over the Magazine Rattlers in a 20-minute little half, or quarter, if you want to call it that. This next group coming up will be junior high squad, and then following that we will have senior high squad. No JVs tonight, but so yeah, just had to get clarification on what groups we were actually going to have, and appreciate Ashley Lee for going and asking her daughter, the coach, and coming back and letting me know that. Take a look at the chat here. Nina Prince watching from Oklahoma. Hey, thanks for being with us. Yes, I know that the break went a little long. That's just what they put on the clock as far as little warm-up time for the girls. So I know that watching that bumper and hearing that music gets a little bit monotonous, but anyway, we got 30 seconds ticking down until this one starts. And yep, as I said, this will be the junior high group. And after this, they will have the senior highs. So flip over to YouTube real quick and see what we got going on over there. YouTube just hasn't taken off very well. Two people watching on YouTube from the looks of it, but glad they're here too. Like I've talked about before, if I have the internet to push to both places, I will send it to both places, and y'all have the option to view either one. And but I know that we have a predominantly more Facebook crowd that knows where to find it. It's always out here on Wildcat Nation. So like the coaches and the referees are going over the rosters, making their pregame checks as they always do. Talking to Abby Harwell the other night at the JC Westside game, she indicated that everybody, all these girls, seem to really enjoy volleyball. It's I think it's a very welcome addition to the sports programs out here in Hector, and give it some time, and I think it'll be way fun in the long run. The referee has done her checks of the Rattlers and is now looking over the Lady Wildcats. So I think we are just about to get started. The opening serve for this game will be the Lady Wildcats. That serve went right into the hands of the referee. We'll have a timeout magazine. Looks like the coach wanted to protest a little bit. We've got more spam in the chat. I wish Facebook would deal with stuff like that, but it doesn't seem to be something that they're concerned about. And coming back from that timeout, it'll be Hector's serve. Magazine serve goes into the net. Point to the Wildcats. It'll be set point for the Lady Wildcats. And that will be set point. Lady Wildcats will take this first set, 25-17 over the Magazine Rattlers. A couple more messages in the chat. Matt Tilley says, "Let's go Cats." Jacqueline Phrygia, if I'm mispronouncing that, I apologize. "Let's go Cats" from her. And a good first set to start off. While I got a second, just for me, all y'all that got out there and then wished me a happy birthday a couple days ago, or yeah, a couple days ago. It was on Sunday. I've lost track of what's been going on, but any of y'all that got out there and wished me a happy birthday, I appreciate it. On Wildcat Nation, you guys did not have to do that. But I wanted to get out here and just give y'all my thanks for all that. It was special. So, second set, we will have the Magazine Rattlers with the serve. Okay. Jacqueline says pronounced Free J. Thank you for that. I was pretty lost. She says that she is waiting to watch her niece Arabella Morrison play in the senior high game. I'm thankful for all the sponsors that make it happen. Yeah, certainly. All these businesses and folks from this area that have chipped in to let this happen. They're going to say that she went over the line there, and we've got a timeout for the Lady Wildcats. Yeah, certainly, as I was saying, the sponsors. I had a good group of them last year, and a lot of them they decided they wanted to be back on for another year. There's some of them that are just old reliable standbys, you know, that you can always count on, and have several others that have jumped on this year, and we appreciate them just as much. And Rattlers are getting themselves a considerable gap built up here in the scoring. See if these ladies can, the Lady Wildcats can mount themselves a little bit of a comeback here. And there's a point to the Wildcats. If you can control the serve, you know, you have a chance. That one will just go out of bounds. I think we had dueling opinions by the officials on where that point was going to go. Finally given to the Wildcats. I'm not sure what's a little pause in play here. Oh, that magazine was doing a substitution. Serve was just short. Point to the Lady Wildcats. Looks like we will have a magazine timeout real quick. Ms. Jacqueline, I appreciate it. Yeah, it gets to be sports season, and especially last year. Last year, getting the first stab at handling the live streams for the athletic programs. It was interesting. It was fun, and adding the volleyball element to it, just another piece of the puzzle for streaming and the athletic programs here at Hector. So I'm happy to do it. Got a timeout magazine. The Lady Cats are making themselves a little bit of a comeback here, and Magazine's coach decided she better get her players a breather for just a second and see if she can't get her team back on track. Charlie Albee in the chat, is this junior high or senior high? This is junior high right now. 7th grade played just a little bit ago. This is junior high, and then coming up here in just a little bit will be senior high. So. Not real sure what referees were. I don't know if they were telling Magazine they needed to back up a little bit or what exactly that was, but they gave Hector a point that I did not know about. So they whistle right before that serve. Like they're going to redo it. So it will be set point for the Rattlers coming up. They're letting the Lady Wildcats stay in this one. And serve goes into the net. That will be point 25 for the Magazine Rattlers. They will take set number 2. Good rally, though, by this junior high girls squad to get it back. They were down quite a bit. Into the single digits while Magazine was just building up a big-time lead. But Hector's junior girls were able to make them a good comeback. So I like the effort and like the play of them. They're late, so. So we will have set 3, and it will be the first to 15. And the winner of this set will win the whole match. Coming up this Thursday, we will have junior high football back here at home. Junior high, or 7th grade and junior high Wildcats will host Conway Christian, and in a rematch for the junior highs anyway. Rematch from a couple weeks ago now. At this point, saw the junior boys win a good one out there against the Eagles, and they're going to see if they can't do it again here at home. And then Friday night we will be back in Conway Christian for some senior high football. So stay tuned with us for that. Opening serve of set 3 to the Wildcats. The match point for the Lady Wildcats. And that will do it. Junior high Lady Wildcats picking up a win tonight against the Lady Rattlers. Came out, won the first set, dropped the second one, but not after a big time comeback. And here in the third set has put it away. So good work by these junior high Lady Wildcats. So they have reset the clock. We are counting down from 15 minutes again. I think we will take it back to break, and we'll be back with you here in just a little bit for senior high volleyball right here on CAT TV.
Safeguarding your building from the elements starts at the top. Use the company that's worked hard to earn the reputation as a top commercial roofing company in the area, Miller Roofing. Miller Roofing Company is local, family-owned, and their full-service team has been in business for over 30 years. Extensive experience working hand-in-hand with product manufacturers for new roofs, coatings, repairs, and re-roofs on many different types of commercial properties. We also know the importance of getting construction finished quickly. Contact us for a free consultation on your roof today.
I'm Carol Collins, and I'm running for Pope County District Judge for our future. In my 25-year legal service, I've worked in law enforcement, as prosecuting attorney, as a public defender, and as a district judge. This makes me uniquely qualified. I want to make sure that my children, my grandchildren, and your family prosper and grow in Pope County. That means keeping our communities safe. That's why I'm asking for your vote for District Judge March 5th.
All right, welcome back as we are counting down the seconds till the senior high game gets started. About to have the buzzer here in just a second. I know we've got Wyatt Reed out at the desk. I don't know if he'll be doing player introductions or not. We haven't been for the last few times that we've done this, so. So 2 games down tonight, 7th grade and junior high both picking themselves up some good wins. And so it looks like Wyatt will be doing some player introductions. Not sure if anybody could hear any of that really well. I think Emma thought she was about to get left out of the loop on that. Referees doing their pregame checks, as we always note. Making sure everybody's wearing the right number and in the right spot. So if you couldn't hear Wyatt, looks like we've got Kylie McConnell down there, number 1. Number 12, Tegan Mulder. Number 5, Addie Bowley. Number 14, Bella Morrison. And, well, we're going to get to opening serve here, so kind of waited a little bit too long to go over all those. You also have Emma McConnell out there, and can't really see through the referee to tell you who's back to serve for the Wildcats. But as soon as I get a good look, I'll let you know. Looks like that is number 10, Shannon Rowe. That finally will complete the set lineup for your Lady Wildcats. Callie McConnell up to serve. Looks like Magazine Rattlers are going to call a timeout. Lady Cats jumping out on the Rattlers pretty early here, 11-1. And Miss Jacqueline in the chat says, "Let's make it a clean sweep." Yeah, that would be nice. 3 games, 3 wins. It's the kind of nights that you like to see when you are when you're anybody really, but especially when you're a Hector Wildcat fan. Student section's got them a nice crowd. Always good to see them come out and support. Lots of football players over there that I can make out. So good to see them here. Tegan Mulder with the serve. We'll have a timeout for the Lady Wildcats. We'll have Morrison for the serve. These some of these magazine servers just go way outside the picture area there. Gonna get them a good run at it. We got Emma McConnell serving for the Wildcats. Number 4, Lydia Baker there with the serve. It goes into the net. See that she kind of made a face, looked like she was a little bit frustrated. I don't think she likes to serve very well. Lady Rattlers putting up a little bit of a fight here, mounting a little bit of a comeback. And Coach Page is going to take another timeout for the Lady Wildcats. Got the referee that usually is on the platform over here trying to explain something to our little flag girl down here. How she needs to wave the flag or what she needs to be watching for. McConnell's going to duck and just let that one go out. Point to the Wildcats. Kylie just didn't have enough mustard on that serve. Goes right into Tegan Mulder's hands. So point to the Rattlers. So 24 will be a set point for the Wildcats. Tegan's serve doesn't quite make it. Point to the Rattlers. And yes, Brandon Lopez in the chat, senior high game. Yes, this is the senior high game. And that magazine serve will go into the net. That'll be 25 for the Lady Wildcats. So they will take set one. Seeing that we've got some Magazine Rattler fans in the chat. Good to see y'all here. Glad y'all are joining us. So set one to the Lady Wildcats, and we will get set back up and ready for set number 2. Taking a look out here at, so I only have a roster for the Hector team. Magazine fans, your girls are right here in front of me, so y'all might be able to see them pretty well. It's like we got Kylie McConnell still out there, Tegan Mulder, Addie Boley, and is it Arabelle or Annabelle? Or let's just call her Bella Morrison. That's what she's listed on the roster. And you got Emma McConnell and Shannon Rowe for the Lady Wildcats. And opening serve for set number 2 will be Shannon Rowe for the Lady Wildcats. They're going to say she went over the line there, so point to Magazine. Miss Brenda. Yeah, this volleyball is a fun sport to watch, and all y'all that are watching, most of the Hector people knows, but I'll tell all the magazine people that are in here watching as well. If I was a better play-by-play caller, I could do, I would try to do volleyball better justice than I do, but I just try to keep the camera on everything and let y'all see what's happening instead of stumbling over words. And so we're trying to get the officials talking something over here. I guess they got whatever it was sorted out, so. We got Kylie McConnell to serve. Well, okay, so I think they've got the referees were having to discuss what was going on there. And the score officially, Magazine 17, Hector 12. I'll try to get that corrected here in just a minute. Magazine 18, Hector 12. We'll just leave that 13 up there, and maybe they'll get to it here pretty quick. Or maybe not. $21-12. There we go. And there's that 13th point after I just went through all that trouble to fix the scoring. Oh. I'm showing 15. The board out here in the gym shows 16, so I guess I must have missed something somewhere. Set point for the Lady Wildcats. They have come to life here. And there it is. Set number 2 will go to the Lady Wildcats. But man, you know, Magazine had that one pretty well in hand there for the longest time, just kind of got away from them. So through 2, Lady Wildcats are up. Take a look at the chat. Going back to talking about how I'm not calling very much. Yeah, Samuel Duval, it's hard to follow sometimes. I don't remember there being so many rules. I've told people I've watched it and I've helped cover it in different places, but I just don't know everything there is to know about it, and so it's better for me just to keep quiet. Brenda Housley says sometimes the less said the better. Just let us watch. Yeah, that's kind of my theory on it. Brandy Blaylock says let's go Wildcats, and yeah, that's we'll go into set number 3. Magazine has to get them something going and win this set, or it will be the clean sweep as we were talking about earlier for the Lady Wildcats. Yeah, you had that last set. You had a lot of back and forth action there. Not a whole lot of just knocking the ball into the net on the serve. It was a lot of just good. I guess you'd call it volleys. So just fun game to watch, and one of these days I'll get better at it to be able to call, or I'll find somebody that can call it, and I'll just push the buttons like I normally do. So set number 3. And it will be the Lady Rattlers serving. Samuel, I don't know if you could tell me or not. I know that Hector's been playing. This will be the first year that Hector's been playing volleyball. How many years has Magazine? I feel like this is kind of a new thing for a lot of 2A teams, and I may be completely wrong on that. Magazine may have been playing for a lot longer than I've known about. But if you have any idea, just kind of throw that out there in the chat and let me know. Ken Glenn says just the second year for Magazine, I believe. Well, okay, good deal. Thanks for that. Yeah, like I said, I know that volleyball is more prevalent in the 3A and on up, and 2As just haven't really, not a lot of 2As have gotten really into it so far, but Like I said earlier, I think it's a welcome piece to add to any program or any school. Samuel says that he thinks it is their second year, but he could be wrong. Oh, Boonville! We got a Boonville guy in the chat. Well, glad you're out here with us as well. So 3 quick points for Hector, matched by 3 quick points for Magazine. Ken says his granddaughter plays for Magazine. Oh, that's neat. I'm glad we can have this on for you to be able to watch. Welcome all fans from anywhere. Brenda Hasley says Hector had volleyball back in the day, coached by Mrs. Hallam. I did not know that. And I think we have a timeout. I'm going to say that's probably the Wildcats calling that timeout, especially after Magazine's been able to make themselves a good run here. Lynn McConnell says thank you for broadcasting. This is from grandparents in Hartford. The grandparents of Emma and Kylie. Speaking of Kylie, she will be serving for the Wildcats. We got Tegan Mulder now serving for the Lady Wildcats. Lady Wildcat trying to tie her shoe down there. bit of subbing in, subbing out confusion for the Lady Wildcats. Everybody's still trying to get used to how everything's supposed to go out here. We got Megan Goetz, number 7 for the Lady Wildcats to serve. She served the last one. And we've got match point for the Lady Wildcats. And that will do it. Lady Wildcats will finish this one off 3-0 over the Magazine Lady Rattlers. Some good games tonight, and some really good effort put into these games by two very young squads. And you know, it's as time goes on and they get more experienced, you know, these games will get more intense, and you know, it's going to be fun stuff to watch. Sitting here trying to think. Take a look at my find my volleyball schedule here real quick. As I said, we were supposed to have had a game with Magazine last week that got canceled. We had about we have got about 3 in a row here that magazine has been on the schedule. And we will see them again on October 10th, unless they come up with some sort of another makeup game for that one that got canceled. But and then we will see them at their place on the 17th of October. So we're not done with the Rattlers just yet. But as for tonight, we are done with this night of volleyball. As I said, Thursday night we will have junior high football here at Hector. Conway Christian's coming to town. And Friday night we will have senior high boys will be traveling to Conway Christian. So y'all stay tuned for that. And until then, been a good night. We will see y'all this Thursday. And go Cats.